Hi Divas! Welcome back. Because now you probably saw the intro, so this is the actual video. So I'm going to talk. But I'm going to do this side right here. I don't know if you can see it that well. I'll take pictures. I'm outside, but it's a little dark in here. And I don't want to open the blinds too much because it's like hot as hell in here because my AC is acting funky. So, and it's like fucking ridiculous. Excuse me, it's ridiculous outside. So, I'm going to do what I normally do, which is, well, not normally do, but I do often. It's a new try with a little pop. Right now you can see that it's set blue. And so I'm going to get started. I already put down Urban Decay Prime Potion. I already did my foundation, my brows, my blush, my everything, face. I used 2 face shadow insurance, and then I put on this L'Oreal HIPAA crayon in 812 Attentive, which is the gold color. It's right here. And I'm going to use all the shadows that I'm going to be using are coming from my Wet n Wild Color Icon palette in Vanity. So it's kind of incorporating a light cut crease and then a pop of color. So, you know, a couple ideas in one. Just something I kind of was playing around with because all of my blending brushes are dirty because I haven't washed brushes in I don't know how long. I actually haven't put no makeup in I don't know how long because I've been going to work. So I use my 226 and it's so pointy and stuff. I was like, let me do like a little light cut crease. So, alright, you know the deal with these things is it's colored shimmers right here and then mattes right there. So I'm going to use this gold shimmery color right there. And I'm going to use my little special edition 239 because like I said, all my colors are dirty. So I kind of use the crayon, the HIP pencil, to outline it the best that I can, the way I want it. So I'm just using that to use this color to just go right above it. And as you can see, it's kind of color. I'm going to make that, these colors are pretty pigmented already, but this will make it pop, 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 pop. And I'm making a mask already. But you can have it. I don't watch the Fat Girls. I play this movie. It was low budget, I don't know what, but it's funny. I like it. In my opinion, the Fat Girls, but Monique, in my opinion, they could have found somebody that was, I don't know, maybe finer for me, the African guy that was in this movie. He was alright, but, you know, he's not as fine as I would have, like, probably great. Okay, but since now we have that, I cleaned it up, it's a little messy. Now we're going to take our little elf brush, and then we're going to take this matte one that looks like bamboo, right there. Bamboo or cork, one of those, or soft brown or saddle, you know, and little blending colors. Because all we're doing is just using it right above where we put that gold, and we're just using it to soften out the gold so it blends a little bit better. That's what you use, you know, colors like I said, from that soft brown and all those. And just go right above where you put it and blend it in so it softens it. You know, do circles and I don't know. Make sure your circle. Okay, so that's what you do. I am making an absolute donut. So let me clean that up, and then I'll probably put my powder back there. Oh, excuse me, I have a towel because I'm wearing a white shirt, y'all, and I don't want to get dirty. So I have a towel. Oh, and I have pickles, so in case you might leave nasty comments, but I don't get people leaving nasty comments because my viewers are great. So what we're going to do, you're going to do next up. You're going to take your 226 from MAC, and we're going to take this plum brown dark color, and we're going to take a little bit. Tap it off your excess, and then just kind of use this to start the cutting of the crease. This is just kind of come in right there, like I do with my shadows. You're doing it, just come in diagonal like that, and then flick it up, start making it go up. You know, usually if you're doing a cut crease, you would use pencil. But if you can see that, I'm gonna blend it out a hell of a lot more. That's just gonna keep it. You know. You do this little by little because if you put too much when you first start, it's not gonna you won't be able to kick it back off. So just little by little until you come in, and you can see that what I'm doing is I'm actually starting to fade it by taking a little bit, and then changing the pressure of my hand. You know, I started out a little thicker, and that's what you got. And then what we did is we take the same little brush that we had that soft brownish color in, and then just kind of lightly blend it in. The top color. And it'll blend it for you guys. So it gives you a light cut crease. Okay. And then we're going to take our 275 and we're going to take the taper side. You can see that. The taper side, and we're going to go in. And use that to oh, and this has a little bit of this shadow. The shimmery shadow. Just a tad is on there. I forgot to tell you. I put it in. So then we take it like I said and just kind of go right above. And then you take, you know, like I said, little by little. And we just gonna go baby. Lightly. I can't sing now. Lightly touch the crease. So we need anything down here. We got that, of course. Just blending. Just blending. And then, you know, of course, you take the sparkly brown, the one I'm using on this brush. And just blend up, blend up, blend up. And since the colors blend really easily together, since you already have that emphasis 26, just a little bit more of that, and it just makes it great. The colors blend pretty well. Kind of make me, right?
Inspiration, exhilaration, and an exploration into everything immeasurable.
Sorry I've been gone for something. What the heck is this? There's something weird on my eye. Sorry I've been gone for so long, Divas. I've been at work, making a paper. Yeah. Y'all even know it's a recession. Sister girl. I've been at work, but I've been missing you guys, and I've been wishing that I've been back. So, I was off for like 3 days. So, I figured I was gonna crank a video out for you guys. And then me and my sister are going out today. Or tonight. Not like out clubbing. Woo, not clubbing like that. But just going out. Just going to sister time together. I have enough of them, right, y'all? Well, I never told y'all. I'm one of 7. I'm one of 7. I have 5 sisters, ranging from 30 to 5. And I am in the middle. Well, 4 to 5, I said. I have a 15-year-old brother, and a 5-year-old sister, and then me. You know what I mean, right? My sister's 30. Okay. So, here. We drove my dad crazy. Oh, excuse me. Mother Nature is no match for Campax Pro Compact. With a 40% smaller applicator, this will protection. Now we're going to go to the pop color aspect, and we're going to use Blue Spark from L'Oreal Hip, $9.25. I love L'Oreal Hip. When I first started out makeup, I would get L'Oreal Hip because I called it Brule Matte. I love L'Oreal Hip, and I always will, oh my god, crusty, isn't that cute? Oh shit, hold on, 1 second, y'all, I gotta fix my eyebrow. My eyebrow, and gotta blend it off, or whatever you want to do. Okay. Okay, you take Blue Spark, and what you're doing is you're putting it on your eyeliner, your waterline. It's funny, she pressed the heck out of him. And you're being careful with it because if you put it underneath your lower lash line, it has a tendency to look messy and not stay as long. So what I've found through trial and error is if you put it on your waterline, and these pencils don't move though, they for real don't move. Like this will be on there until I wash it off tonight, no problem. Even if I didn't take the next step. But I love these little chrome eyeliners. They're like $9 or something like that. But you gotta catch the real hit when it's on. Buy one get one free. Love these babies. And you're gonna just draw it on there. You can use any color you want with this. I just chose to use blue because I just chose to use blue, but no real reason. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to take my one MAC shadow, my one high-end item, I guess, is MAC's Fresh Water, which is this really pretty blue. You can use any blue. I'm sure L'Oreal Hip has a blue that looks like this. And I'm going to use this on your Captic Angle brush. And what you're going to do is just pack it on. Pack it on your brush, and then you're going to just stamp it on top just to make it last longer. But be warned when you do this, it'll have tendency to make your eye water a little bit. So what you're going to do is just kind of like open your eye a little bit, kind of like that. You know, even though it's stupid. You take it and you just like stamp it on. Just press it on. Press the color right on top of that blue eyeliner, and you can see that it makes it just like wham, like even more than it was. See, I sounded like Mimi from Real Housewives of Atlanta, like, damn. But you just take a little bit, and that's what I could use the ink brush to do. So get right in there, and you just want to just stamp it in there. Woo! And you can see that it'll feel funny for a little bit, but then it'll go away. I don't know how it is for people who wear contacts because I don't wear contacts, but it's gone. It's like that. Whatever it is the end of the look, and if I have to find my, okay. Now the blush that I have on is Peaches. It's one of my favorite blushes. It's my go-to blush. Peaches by MAC, and then I also add a little bit, I think it's called Desert Rose. Yeah, Desert Rose, on top. And for my highlight, I used Refined Mineralized Skin Finish, and I used my little, little brush. Kind of mess it up a little bit right there. Just to get my cheeks a little shine. And I used Light Sweet and Chaser Studio Sculpt and Shape Powder. Do that to do my contour. And then I use my Mineralized NC45 SPF. And to set it, I use my Dream Matte Powder in 01 Dark, no, Latte, no, Bookie. And I use my curly brush for my foundation. And of course my eyebrows. Maybelline Medium Brown. And I use Silk. And then I use NW40 concealer underneath my brows and cover spots. And I also use MAC's Prepping Prime Skin Base Visage, my primer. And of course I use Amnesia on a cotton ball, just, you know, control ball. So that's it. I'll take some pics. I'll probably have to cut this video up beyond belief, but I hope you guys get the point.